or
conference will now be recorded.
and financial tracking throughout the project. So basically, what PS does is it majorly takes part in planning, then execution and monitoring process, where the projects which a company gets or company wants to execute can be delivered properly. So with the help of planning, execution and monitoring, okay, the company or the means like the client can properly execute their ideas into means like physical executions. Okay, so now what means like the PS supports. So the PS supports the life cycle from planning and controlling to the execution. It helps in managing the complex projects by providing the tools and functionalities for project planning, cost control, resource management and other organizations. Okay, so basically as I said you that it's about the planning. So planning is made of the works which are to be processed under that project, the costs which are to be encountered, means like the cost or the budgets given to the projects, uh, then the revenues which are calculated against that project. So these come under the cost controls. The resources which are used for the projects can be tracked over here. Okay, so these all are basically taken into considerations for the projects, SAP PS projects. Okay, so SAP PS offers a comprehensive features such as planning and
Yeah, first screen
budgeting,
is visible.
resource
Only
management.
screen one. Only screen one is visible. Slide one. First slide is only
Only
visible.
slide one is visible.
Uh,
Okay,
Now key features of PS that's came.
okay, this only is visible.
Okay, okay.
Actually, I shared the whole screen. Okay, is it visible now? The full
Mm-hmm.
screen.
Visible.
So I was talking about the planning, budgeting, and the resource management and reporting. So this
Now it's
functionality
came
also.
properly. Okay, okay.
Okay, great. So now see this functionality in it's like ensures the budget. Sorry, the projects are delivered on time within budget, enhancing all overall project success. Okay,
Mhm.
so how many types of projects are there and where they are used? So basically there are few types of project which are capex projects, opex projects, revenue projects, overhead projects and R&D projects. So giving a small example to explain what are these projects of. So capex projects basically are of the uh, capital projects. Okay, so capital in sense we can say that company wants to create a capital investment in their premises or in another premises. For example, they want to build their own warehouse, their own plant, or they want to add some vehicles in their stock. So like that the capex things come under the capex projects. Then the opex projects are all the operational projects which are taken into consideration, where the operations such as uh, we can say maintenance of the company, then any development things, all these projects which are where the cost is just maintained to be means like you can say there is no recalculation for the revenue, then any profits we cannot calculate any profits for that. Okay, so for revenue projects we can say it is wholly based on the customer projects, where the revenue is to be calculated. So we can bifurcate, we can plan the project accordingly.
Mhm.
Taking into consideration of the revenue, we can say the project starts, or the project idea starts from the sales order and it ends up with the delivery of the particular product. For example, we can say there is a company which manufactures car, okay, and for example Tata. So Tata manufactures cars and they have got a order of a customized car from Indian Army. Okay, so Indian Army wants some customized cars, for example Safari, as they customize a Safari for Indian Army. Okay, so the base product is same, but there are some different features added to that particular vehicle. So these things can be taken into considerations in revenue projects. So
Okay.
when they customize that thing, there will be some different cost which will be occurred under that. Then there will be some quantity, like there will be some thousand or 10,000 cars quantity which the Indian Army wants. So what they can do, that they can plan that full sale order or the sales thing under revenue project, where they can properly calculate the sale order value against the investment they have done or the cost which are occurred under that project. Okay, so it can make a proper bifurcation of the profit and loss over here. Hmm? Then the overhead projects are similar of the OPEX projects, which considers all the developments, then any any sort of projects where the cost is not to be taken into profit and loss, or the cost centers where the revenues, the we can say it is not for assets, but the cost is just occurring, like they have some services taken from the third party as like sweepers or some security guards, like that projects are taken into consideration in overhead projects. And some of them are R&D projects where the company wants to do some R&Ds. So there also the revenue is not calculated, but they have to invest some amount for certain time till the product gets finalized. So these comes under R&D projects. Okay, so
Okay,
these
these
are
are
some a few.
project types.
Sorry.
Which type of these four are the project types. Which type of project will work under this category? Correct, na?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we have to bifurcate the project. That means,
Okay.
like for example, uh, just I told you that the type of, what is the type of project we are working on. So if it is any investment project for the company, it will come under capex. Then if it is a revenue project or the means like sales project, so it will come under revenue project, like
Okay.
that. So it will bifurcate after that. So these are the basic.
Most of which project maximum uses for a manufacturing companies or like this, for like you are told that regarding
See,
that thing.
the most commonly used project is, or the mainly used project is capex. It is the first preferred project system, is the project type, okay, which is used in PS. Then
Mm-hmm.
when we say for manufacturing, so see,
Mm-hmm.
in manufacturing there are many types of manufacturing companies in market. So we can say
Uh-huh.
SMC CG is there, oil and gas are there,
Yes, yes,
then
yes.
core automotive is there, like that. So
Mm.
each manufacturing type prefers a different type of systems. So
That's it.
where we can say like customizing of the product. See, mass production is a different thing,
Okay,
and
okay. Mhm.
we can say make to order thing, like you know MTO process we say in MM and PP. And there is
Mhm.
a MTO process. So that processes where the sale order matters in the manufacturing of the product, we can take it in the revenue projects. And R&D and overhead projects, they are simple actually. They are not much complicated projects, but
Mhm.
capex and revenue projects are a bit complicated.
Okay. So most of the
Okay.
capex projects are using capex and revenue. I think these two are
Revenue are
main.
mostly used.
Mhm. Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah. So see, means basically what the thing is, right now, the what is the scenario,
Mhm.
that PS module is not that much known to all the companies. Okay, so
Okay.
within this 3 to 4 years of span,
Uh-huh.
actually PS got introduced in large scale
Okay. Hello. Hello.
for PS as a
Okay.
model. Okay, how it helps them, and means like it is the proper way for planning and execution of all the things. So it makes them easy rather than keeping it all means like person, means like if HOD or the, you can say, a CEO
Mhm.
plans a project. So what he has to do, he has to keep all the things in his mind and then guide all the departments as per his knowledge, right? But when
Mhm.
he in a proper systematic way, he doesn't have to put that much of energy.
Okay.
And then okay, once he plans, uh, all the processes will be followed properly as per the sequence which is planned.
Mhm.
Okay, so it makes the task easier to execute the projects. So just I will share you one example. So I
Mhm.
was working with a client which was actually in a contractual business of
Mhm.
electrical components, and they were means like dealing with the trunky projects of installations of electrical things. So
Okay.
basically what they were used to do, that
Mhm.
they means like there were government tenders and private tenders. uh,
Mhm.
so when they used to get a tender, the tender was like, you have to take electricity to a particular area.
Okay.
Okay, so you must know that Adani and Tata
Yes.
Power,
Mhm.
all these are means like the big huge companies which are
Mhm.
running in market. So what they do, that they have a particular power station,
Mhm.
okay, or a particular area from where they have to take the electricity to a town or a particular place which is defined. So
Okay.
all the cost which are encountered, means like the wiring cost, the cables, and the means like the heavy duty cables, then the pillars which are required for that, the transformers are required, then some panels, electrical panels are required, like AC to DC conversion systems are required. So these all systems and these all setups, actually they were into like using all that in Excel, maintaining all the things.
Mhm.
There were 2 3 people who used to continuously monitor the progress and tell, means like physically go and check, then tell the further instructions to the department. But when we suggested them project systems, they were so happy that the main person who has to plan all the things will plan it, so while sitting on a single place, and everyone will able to check their duties and the sequences of their duties. So it was damn easy for them to execute all the project. See, project is like the electrical project what I am talking about is not like that you have to go to any particular area or a single place and everything happens. The areas are too large, means like you have to travel for 200 kilometers like that. So the projects are that big. Okay, so you have to, means like, and there are small spots, means like the project is divided into. So while checking that, it is not that much means like easy to monitor all the things. But when the concerned team, like for example, there are some they have divided the project execution in teams. So there will be some wiring team working, then there will some pillar team working like that. So when these teams have the particular task and they know that what is the schedule, and they can check that when their work is going to start, so it will be more easy for them also, and tracking all the progress is more easy for the HOD or the concerned person with systems, right? So this was the actual benefit what I saw, and they were so happy to install PS as a module with them. So this was the actual means like benefit which I saw with my client. Okay.
Mm.
So speaking about the other modules which are integrated with PS.
Mhm.
So as I told you, materials management is the core where all the things happen. Then sales and distribution, then finance and controlling, production planning, plant maintenance, and other SAP modules which are like, we can say HR is there, which
Okay.
plays a small part. Okay, and other with modules which are interlinked or non-SAP systems, which are integrated with PS.
Okay.
Okay,
Means every module is like
yeah, you
MM,
can
everything
every
is
module which is available in SAP system.
okay.
Okay,
They will integrate
but
with that module only. Okay.
but it actually depends on the client, means like a
Requirement.
client requirement. Okay, mostly the client means like there are very few clients which take all the integrations. Normally they use FICO and PP integrations
Oh,
most of. Okay. So means like I've just pointed out these integration points where means like how it integrates. So module is mostly used for procurement and inventory functions. Okay, that occur in project. Then FICO for budgeting, planning the budget, checking the revenues, and financial requirements. Production planning uh, performs like the capacity planning. Then for example, if there is any finished good, so the bill of material is there, the MRP planning is there. Hmm. All the material requirements come under PP, means like production planning. Then in sales distribution model, it includes the billing cycles, the sales, and the shipments, means like the delivery things of the
okay.
uh, product. Okay. So some of the key uses of PS, which includes the project planning for identifying the project phases to allocated resources, as if I told you right now that the electrical projects can
Hmm.
be tracked down properly with the resources. Then tracking and manages the project
Just
cost,
first.
resource management, then procurement and material management, offers a comprehensive project controlling functionality. Okay, so this is a small hierarchy which is used in PS. Okay, the
Mhm.
project structure. So the project structure starts from the definition of the project. So the
Okay.
in the definition, what we can mention is like the name of the project or the detail of the project. For
Okay.
example, if we take a like a Tata is manufacturing customized vehicle, so it can take Safari customization, or there must be any unique code for that customization. So they can mention that like this.
No, 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 no. The first is hierarchy is project definition means project name only.
Yeah, project name basically.
Okay. Then what is the second one?
Then it is a WBS structure. So it is a well-known thing, WBS. So
Okay.
all the means like wherever the PS is used, the WBS encounters. So
Okay.
WBS is a work breakdown structure where it is means by which we can organize a full project hierarchy wise in a proper systematic way. Okay,
Oh,
so the WBS structure is is one of the main core thing for planning of the project. Okay, so it gives a identification number for the task.
hmm.
Okay, and it bifurcates the task as per that. For example, I can tell you like see means like for customization project of a particular automobile, the hierarchy will be they will first design the product, then they will make a prototype. So what we can do, we can say the WBS, first WBS will be design of the product, second WBS will be the prototype of the product, third will be the uh, live sample of the product, and fourth WBS will be the actual production cycle. Okay, so this will be the four major WBS which will be working under that project. So under that WBS, there will be a more structured and hierarchies of the WBS which will be running under that. Means like for designing, there will be AutoCAD designing or 3D designing. Okay, so we can bifurcate like that with the WBS structures. Okay, so it will properly mention the works which are needed under that project. Then comes networks and activity. Okay, so the networks and activities are mostly used for the detailing for under that WBS. So when means like, see, networks are the structured bridge where we can specify the activities under that. Okay, so for us means like we have a particular activity of doing a 2D design or a 3D design or production. Okay, or purchasing. Okay, so it can be any activity, so that activity is specified under a WBS. Okay, so I will just show you the screen how it appears, the project builder. So this is the project builder screen where we can able to see that this is a SAP training session, a project definition. Okay,
Mhm.
and if you can see,
Mhm.
so this is the project definition mentioned and the detail of the definition or the name of the project. Okay, so this will contain all the profiles what are linked with that project definition. So the budget profile, the plannings, okay, then the result analysis and all
means
the things.
means we have to create it like template, some hierarchy, something. Suppose what I understood till now that some budgetary issues. Suppose a person need, for example, I'm telling, for example, they have some budget like 1 lakh, 1 lakh, like, for example, for miscellaneous purposes. For up to
Yeah,
1 lakh, they up to 1 lakh they can use that things. Correct, na? That type of things.
surely, right. So means like we can say when this is like we can say for a training purpose, we can say a
Ah,
company has arranged a training session for PS. Okay, so
ah,
company has a budget of 10 lakhs where
ah.
company will create a project and they will assign the lower level hierarchy WBS under that. So what they will do, they will mention level 2 WBS, level 3 WBS, where level 2 will be the project detail, means like PS training, we can say. Okay, so
Mhm.
PS training will be there. Then, for example, there may be MM training also, like that. Means the corporate training plans, how they plan. So, SAP training sessions, it will be a name of the project. Second, WBS or the second level WBS will be PS module training, MM module training, then FICO module training, like that. Okay, so there will be hierarchies of WBS which will come under this particular project structure.
Okay.
And then there will be activities which will be mentioned under that. So activity can be external activity, like
Mhm.
we procure externally, doing a subcontracting or a normal scheduling order. Okay, so it can be mentioned like that. So if we are taking any third party services, okay,
Mm.
so we will mention in that activity, and then the activity can be diverted for means like creating a purchase order against that. Okay,
Mm.
so, conclusion is that the PS servers are very powerful tool for managing the projects effectively. It
Mm.
integrates approach to planning, execution, and monitoring significantly contributes to the success of the project across various industries. Okay, so means like I gave a small example where
Mhm.
I can just mention all the things which are mostly required for means like for PS, and I can say that see when it comes under integration of different projects or
Mm-hmm.
different modules, so as per the requirement of client we can go more in deep. But normally what we means like what I prefer is that MMSD and
Mm-hmm.
FICO is all about the costs, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and MMSD is the base which are mostly required.
Okay.
So these all will be covered under this training.
Okay. Okay. After that, if after that this training, I can do easily any work, na, regarding PS. Is
Yeah,
it possible?
surely. See, what it's like what I actually prefer to my
Uh-huh.
students is that while training, so
Mm-hmm.
initial few batches are of just introductions, then
Mm-hmm.
the actual processes and the windows what we able to see.
Okay.
So you are being means like right now you are working,
Okay.
so we don't have to invest that time in
Mm-hmm.
telling you that how what is SAP, how is the GUI works and all that things. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it will be easy for me also to tell you, and it will be easy to you also to fetch all the things, right? On by means like for a training purpose for yourself, like that.
Okay. Okay. No, actually, after that, I have to work immediately for that because I thought that means after training I can do easily or so I will get the issues.
No, no. See, I cannot say that you will not get any issue,
Okay.
because
Okay.
if you will not get any issue, you will not be able to learn anything.
Ah,
Okay.
exactly.
But
Exactly.
yes, I can definitely say you that after getting all the training, and while
Uh-huh.
training, you should complete all the assignments. Also, you should practice all the things as told by me. So if you do that simultaneously, there will be no problem to
Mm-hmm.
you to go on your own after that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Oxygen.
And I will
I will.
also share some tools which
Mm-hmm.
help in day-to-day life. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like see, you also know that there are multiple problems which means we face. So the problems are encountered from anywhere. It can come from anywhere. So all the problems are not predefined, or
Mm-hmm.
means like you cannot say that there should be a solution for that. Sometimes the problems are new, which SAP also has not faced yet.
Ah.
So there are some particular tools which you can refer, where uh, the consultants like us post their new task or the new challenges which they have faced in day-to-day life. So you can check that also. There are some few websites where you can just go and check for the processes also. Okay. So all will be told you, or I will properly guide you for that in
Okay. Okay.
sessions. Okay. So
Okay.
what is your work means like timings and all the schedules?
No, evening this time, evening time will be okay for me.
Okay.
Evening around this time, 7:30 or 8, that will be good for me. Actually, in this next week, means I'm going to a holiday from for all of us. For after Durga Puja, we can continue regularly.
Okay. Okay. No issue for that. See, on weekends actually I have two batches.
Okay.
So I have to give time for them also.
Uh-huh.
So mostly
Now,
they are weekend.
when we will schedule that evening time will be better for me, I think.
Okay, okay. Uh, Daily we will schedule in evening only, and
Evening will be better for me.
yeah. So we will do that, and then at the last we will go for some practices. I will share you some
Uh-huh.
dumps
Exactly.
also. Okay, means
Okay.
if you think for a certification, you can go for that with that
Okay.
references, because dumps are like that.
Uh,
It expires within 6 months. So I have been collecting all the things means like from last 1 or 2 years. So
uh-huh.
I can share you that what I have, but
Okay.
I don't. I mean, I will be not sure that the same things can
Actually, currently
be.
that certification has been extended for 1 year only. Previously, it was 4 years, 5 years, but currently
Yeah, yeah,
certification.
yeah.
That's the bad things.
Certification is also for 1 year. That's the thing.
At least one to two certificate is essential for IT companies. You can't do to minimum.
Right. That's right. Right now there are means like I have one more student. I think so. She is from FICO background.
Okay,
So she
okay,
is also doing PS. So she had
okay.
also the same thing. The means like the company told her to do another module. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So she
things.
was doing like that.
Okay, okay, Akshay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. We will just means like finalize all the timings and all, and then we
Uh-huh.
will start.
We'll start. Okay, okay, okay. I will
Okay.
continue contact to Subbu. Okay, okay, okay.
Surely. No issue.
Oh, okay, thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Ah, the same to you also.
Yes.